also Natalia and Kevin with us, and we are recording somewhere. And this recording will be published on our channels, YouTube channel, particularly. So let's go. Let's start that I just copied from the old one. I copied our minutes from the old meeting. So I want to go over very quickly and just to get a feeling where I get from, like, in a month, right? So we talked about Wiki. We decided that Wiki.js seems like a cool application. We missed like Bookstack. And after this, I discovered a Bookstack, and we have a Bookstack, and we will use it as a website for Employable U. I missed kind of this to record this development. So in the actions, we wrote, Kevin will explore CNM Social Wiki. In the best case scenario, we'll use those wiki for the first and second course lessons and the third course practice. Kevin, did you explore like social wiki? We can use them, or what happened to this?
Come again?
I'm reading about the wiki. I'm reading what I wrote like a month ago, right? And it was like actions. And a month ago, you were supposed to explore CNM Social, meaning Home Hub Wiki. And in the best case scenario, we'll use those. Do you have a good practice? Did you use any wiki pages on any group, or what is the development?
Yeah,
Can we use the wiki?
Yeah, I used the wiki on CNM Social to kind of prepare the first course, which was basically the pitch that you had created, and it was kind of good.
Good?
Yeah, the students were able to access it and review it on wiki.
Okay, so let's I feel like we will move like just to wiki from media wiki, especially the first courses and like further documentation. I will stop this.
Yeah.
So then we don't need to do anything else. Or Bookstack I mentioned here. We don't need DokuWiki. It's like too many wikis. With LMS, probably we will postpone all the LMS. If we can do like the course on the social / Home Hub, we don't need LMS for the first course for now. WordPress, Natalia did what she was supposed to do, what we asked her to do, and she didn't do on VMs. She did put all the stuff on Cantaba, on our campus farm. VPN worked like really well, and proxy worked really well, and I had no any kind of problems. It was kind of general problems, but not related to VPN. So that was kind of really cool. Community board, and I will get back to this. I plan to restore it, but Kevin, can we connect with this lady, technical lady from the school? Because Eric mentioned her, and maybe we can try to bring her on the board with this community board. Will be a good idea.
Yeah. Yeah, but okay. Are you anticipating that we bring her on board right away, or after we are certain that the pitch is complete? according to our view.
I feel like my plan, if you see my email, and we discussed it a little bit. So the
Yeah,
plan is that first of all, we work on the education pitch. Right now, you
correct.
will see this education pitch. You like it? Then we will try to bring her on the board.
Sure.
So like you will approve education pitch, then we will consult Natalia about like technical stuff, and then
Yeah,
the next step we will try to bring her on the board.
I like that idea.
And to get her feedback too, because like Eric mentioned her, and we need a person, and it is good idea to have that. With the recording, we have development, but Natalia, also we had this discussion with Kevin, and we discussed that right now, like the VM which we use for recording is on the Hetzner, and Jitsi instance is on Contabo. Can we kind of reconcile, or could we record from Contabo? Is there any issue? Because initially when I wanted to have this VM, I thought we will use Hetzner. But since we are not using Hetzner and use Contabo, maybe it makes sense to record from Contabo. What do you think?
If if we change our VM on Hetzner,
Well, you are recording from on your own right now. How do you record right now?
on my own,
Oh, okay, got it.
And we can change on Contabo or Hetzner. It's
Will it make a difference if we have kind of in the same place? I feel like it should have a difference. It should make an impact. Okay, Joseph didn't respond. Proximus cluster. We didn't do anything like on passbolt. You said like you will discover, Natalia, right? And you kind of, what did you try to use this passbolt? Do we need passbolt?
I used a little passbolt. Now I don't know now we need or no.
I'm not sure that we need it. WSO2 we postponed it right now, right? So we have no any updates. I also and the same like with the LDAP, we also like postponed. I also make it a copy of two things. First of all, I made a copy of our discussion with Kevin. So, and then I copied pretty much my emails. So I want to go over like very quickly. With the Home Hub, I feel like we can put like as many like modules, useful modules as possible. But Natalia, you said like when we create kind of a new space, you can select which modules will come with the space, right?
Right.
Is it only the admins that are able to create the modules? Like include the modules in each space?
Yeah, the question is kind of when is this like administrator of the space can select which modules or you need to add it?
because earlier on I had a conversation with Natalia, and she shared a screenshot where she has included the meeting scheduling tool on social, but when I go to the CNM meetup social space, I couldn't be able to schedule any meeting or access this tool.
Probably like it's a admin kind of can add or not, right?
Correct.
So we need to promote Kevin to the admin, and we need to think about general general permissions.
I see this moment, and we can give Kevin more rights on Home Hub.
Yeah, it will be kind of a good idea. Also, we probably need to use to kind of to create a like experiential copy of social of Home Hub on our non-clustered Proxmox. And
That would be good.
kind of to practice to like to have something. So let's say we have social as a production like Home Hub, and one will be like experiential, and we will give can give like a even bigger rights to more people, so they can practice with this. So for now, like the first step is probably like to give Kevin more admin rights, and if we can create kind of an instance on the lab, it will be good too. So I will put it in our decisions. With the help desk, we definitely need a help desk, and I propose to have like 2 different help desks, one for like students, the first help desk, most likely on Odoo, but we need to have some like higher level help desk, like let's call it Natalia's help desk, to kind of to report like technical issues. So for instance, students, I don't plan that students will contact directly, but students, for instance, will write their problem on Odoo, and let's say Kevin will check whether it's true or not, at like some screenshots or something, and put it kind of request to Natalia. But I feel like we need to have like Natalia's help desk separately, like technical help desk, let's call it this way, and just general, let's call it Kevin's help desk. What do you think, Natalia?
This is what I do.
Okay, so just like what is the kind of what is the instrument for Odoo? It's pretty clear that we will use for everything like enterprise Odoo. I don't see like on Home Hub we don't have any good help desk, right? I didn't see any module, so probably Odoo will be kind of a good place. But for our technical help desk, I don't know what software we'll use. We can get back to Redmine.
Or GitLab.
And where GitLab, yeah. GitLab has it, right?
Yes.
Yes? So let's go. Select basically select what your help desk will look like, which software we'll use. And
maybe Redmine.
I don't care. I don't see. I see like when I research, we also like the next step is we need like a project management software. And when I look through, I found like GitLab has integration with their Redmine. And it is kind of like one of few project management softwares which GitLab has integration. So we can possibly integrate our Redmine and our GitLab, like together.
I think it is good idea.
Yeah, we were happy with the Redmine, right, Natalia, when we
Right,
use it.
right,
We
right.
just we just we just didn't like kind of the interface, and we wanted to add like some repository. So I thought like GitLab would be a good substitute, but GitLab doesn't do everything what Redmine did, like task, like hours. So it can be kind of cool idea maybe to get back to Redmine. I also see like Taiga. You used to put Taiga somewhere.
No.
Maybe we can try Taiga. It's kind of another option.
Oh.
I believe Taiga also like has integration with GitLab. Maybe I'm wrong. I forgot. Let's take Taiga GitLab, right? Yeah, GitLab Taiga is integrated with the GitLab. The only like it is one-way integration. So it is integration from GitLab to Taiga, but not from Taiga to GitLab. So it's not two-way, but like one-way integration. It's another option.
And what about Redmine?
Redmine, I definitely saw that Redmine has a good integration, but I don't remember one way or two ways. Redmine, you see, even like GitLab promotes. Enable integration, save changes, reference. Wow, no, it's two ways. Yeah. Yeah, we can reference like Redmine issues in GitLab. So it's Redmine again. It's like it's a good option. I don't know which one kind of. Taiga looks cooler. Taiga is written in Python. Redmine doesn't look cool, but Redmine. Basically, Redmine does what it's supposed to do. We discussed with Natalia that we need to retire Elementor because the license is still of April, and I don't want to pay for it any longer. Now, we discussed with Kevin Finance, and Kevin proposes Finance Board or Finance Oversight Committee. I feel like it's a good idea, but we kind of only three of us and already like two boards, and to have one more committee, it's kind of sounds weird. So for now, he can do it as our like finance guy on our boards. But if we grow, we can grow this idea as well. We had some like revenue discussion with Kevin. I posted it here. With the recording, it was a report that it was some breaks or some slowdowns or VM slips. But if we put like on Contaba, it will be no VM. It will be just go there and record, right? But I'm not sure that I envision like a really good kind of the solution. Email fields. You said, Natalia, you said like you will contact Roman, right? Or no? Or you decided not to contact, or you didn't contact, or
I didn't
is there
contact.
any new?
I didn't contact
Okay.
yet Turman.
Okay. Okay, we purchased this like home meetings, and we will start using this. We had discussion with Natalia yesterday about documentation. So we have like our own documentation, like more technical documentation with like all IPs and security sensitive issues, and we want to keep it close because it's impossible. We cannot give this gift like to hackers, right? To explain what we do and how to break to us, right? But at the same time, we need to have very good public documentation because let's say, for instance, we have this bureau, right? I work on this a lot. And it is good for people, for our learners who are coming, right? And to have the documentation like this, when it will be all like users, what type of users, what the dashboards, what we have like in the cluster, what we have like for high availability, what we have for Proxmox and cluster, how they integrate, and our DNS. It is kind of a good higher level documentation which we can show to our students so they will see how it works and how it's kind of related. And it will be cool for them, I believe, because they will see, you never see the documentation. Let's say if you go to google.com, right? They don't show you like they don't explain what they do, right? They just give you a service, and some parts are even like private. So here to have like this public documentation is really good for our learning, really, really good. So I feel like with Natalia, we will decide we will keep our closed documentation on GitLab or Redmine or somewhere else, but public documentation should be. And I would say from MediaWiki we can move this to HomeHub, right? So the group will be, for instance, like the farm or like DNS farm, right? And it will be, this documentation will be published there. Does it make sense?
Yes.
So we need to have both. We need to have both. We need to have public with no sensitive data, and we need to have private, like our developer. And we need to define where it will be. Cutting the costs. We work with Natalia to discuss what we have, what we can cut. And we found that, so for now, like this is our key expenses on the farm, right? They are expressed on applet infrastructure page. So this is what we are paying right now. Currently, we are paying about $275 every month, right? We have like two farms. We have on Hetzner, Bureau and Lab, and we have one on Cantaba. It costs us $60 right now, and we have $36. It's a DigitalOcean. My plan is, or my proposal is, that we will get rid of DigitalOcean at all, because it costs a lot. It costs more than Cantaba, much more, and we may get something, but at the same time, like we're not in the position to have kind of that service for that money, I will say. So I plan to move everything from Fed infrastructure to Bureau. But for this, we have issue with the LDAP. So, and because Natalia cannot do right now LDAP to see to the world, right?
Right.
But Natalia, how did you install it? I see like I went yesterday on YouTube. I typed this like LDAP, open LDAP installation, and it was like an Indian guy who kind of explained like step by step. Did you kind of look through this like the guides? Because the guide kind of for installation should be pretty clear. And the documentation is pretty good too, because it is Oracle product. OpenVPN is LDAP is a Oracle product, so the documentation is kind of good.
I don't
Someone on
install OpenLDAP initially. I only transfer our OpenLDAP from one VPS to other.
Yeah, but kind of I see that if we go, let's say, if we go OpenLDAP, let's say documentation, right? And this is OpenLDAP. Yeah, this is what we need. And they have administrator guide. Which one we use?
I think 2.4.
Wow, okay. Huh. So we can do, for instance, PDF or HTML or whatever. Let's do like HTML, for instance. Will be definitely some place where we can put. So I don't know what it is. LWPD. I even don't see SLAPD, right?
Yeah, right.
So basically LDAP is kind of a database. You need to install like database first, right?
Okay.
And then we can possibly, yeah, it's kind of not intuitive, I agree. And it's pretty big. It's kind of backends. We can hire someone. We can just post like put on Upwork advertising and find someone. Because for you kind of to get through, to understand what is going on, and you said like Clovis couldn't do it or no? Maybe let's ask Clovis first.
Okay.
Directly this question. I will ask Clovis, and you will prepare like requirements, right?
Right.
And we can also ask Roman. Maybe he can do it. So then we will at least like $36 or $30 a month. It's like $300 a year. Makes sense like to spend $300. So in a year it will be, we will get a break even, right? And then we will start saving money. We deleted a couple of instances yesterday with Natalia. Natalia still works on their lab infrastructure, right? But because we don't have anything from here. Related to, Evan, are you following what we are discussing or not? Yeah. Nikan is here, but his mic is off. Okay. So, yesterday we talked with Natalia about our cluster, right? And what I researched like DNS. and found many kind of different things to ask. Different things to ask. So Natalia, like you gave me, for instance, I see we have like PM1 BISCOL, PM2 BISCOL. You missed this when you kind of said like what was on this cluster. And we also have something for PM3 for this like lab.
Yes.
You said PF, yeah, you said PF, that BISCOL is not operational. I looked also, I copied the records which we have on our internet service provider side. I see we used to have like a HR proxy that BISCOL. We don't use it, right?
Right. We don't.
And influx, most likely we created once in a while and then we forgot. That monitor BISCOL, maybe it was kind of Muhammad initially asked to kind of to because our monitor is like CNM Cyber. So BISCOL was like probably at the very beginning. Also, you didn't say anything about backup server. It used to be have kind of a separate like link. Zabbix, we used to create Zabbix. And now what is this? Oh, it maybe went to this Hetzner like VPS.
We don't have this VPS, I think.
Okay, I see. What with the PF? I see two records. One A record, right? And another PF BISCOL is quadruple A record. IPv6.
Maybe we should delete record A for
Okay.
IP6.
So we will kind of next time when we talk like on Wednesday, we'll kind of get better idea. So I will say what I found, because PM1 definitely is there, and you didn't say anything about them. And you still work on the lab records, right?
And PM1 also has IP6 record.
No. Yes.
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
Maybe
PM1, PM2 is yes.
Maybe
you didn't say anything. So I put like this column, which I call review. It is kind of for our current project, because like what you passed, I mentioned passed. And here record is not operational. We need to kind of define what is there. What else? That's it on my side. It's kind of it, because we didn't meet like for a month. Like overview got pretty long. So is there anything else what I'm missing, or what we are doing? So we will continue clean up, right, Natalia, with the records. And we will.
Right. Today I tested HA proxy and conducted several tests, and they were successful. And maybe later we need to transfer our DNS records on HR proxy VPS.
Wow! So we're discussing this. Oh, it's a good news.
Yes.
So we had discussion yesterday, and the discussion was about this campus farm, right? So we had this like their VPS, which we call like 206, right? And we had like HR proxy, but it was nothing. So normally the discussion was that if we send HR proxy works as a communicator between the web and our applications. But since we don't have any applications, so it's unclear why it's there. And Natalia tested and she said like we can move some applications to HR proxy and then it will allow us to utilize better HR proxy. Wow, it's good news. What else?
Nothing from me.
So what we discussed, let's kind of sum up, unless Kevin will add something. So for now, Natalia will give kind of better like power user permissions to Kevin on social. Then we will create one instance on our lab farm. Then we will start moving like documentation or explore more wiki and put some technical documentation there. Then we postpone all LMS, no LMS for now. I will work on WordPress. I'm still considering how to put like a WordPress with recording. I don't know what the good decisions with the recording. To explore like VM or to record on our own or no, I have no idea. Maybe Kevin will take a lead on the recording part because I have no idea. We postponed WSA2 for now. What else? Help desk. We probably start using Ado, or maybe not now, or how it will happen, I have no idea. We have Odoo on our cluster, right?
Right, Corp.
Yeah, I know. But this is empty, yes, empty shell. It's good, your logo. We can start getting it to inhabit it.
Yes.
With their project management software, Natalia will try. Next week we will create some plan to retire Elementor. Finance, Kevin will take the lead, I guess. With email fields, we postpone it for now, right? Or we are waiting for Roman. Yeah, we are waiting for Roman. Maybe we can find some person like normal. If we see that Roman is not responsive, we will probably try to find someone. Because anyway, we need to work on Applet.
Of course.
So anyway, we need to have someone with UE experience. What else? I'm done.
Nothing from me.
Yeah, nothing from me as well.
Okay, so thank you so much, guys, and see you next week. And if something, ping me if something happens or something I missed. I feel like we restored. It was a little bit longer. I will target to keep our sessions down to like 30 minutes, but because we didn't talk, like it was quite a little bit longer. Anyway, thanks so much and see you around.
Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Bye bye.